Hey guys, it's Amanda here. I'm so pumped to be with you, K123 and 456. So today I have a special guest with me, but maybe I'll introduce him in just a couple minutes. Anyways, I'm so excited to start this brand new series off with you of how to friend. I don't know about you, but I love my friends and I can't wait to talk to y'all more about them. But this week, we're talking about community. Now, let's break that down because that's kind of a long word. I don't even know if I can spell it. So, community is simply fellowship with one another that happens because of a common attitude, goal, or belief. So, basically, it just means friendships. Community is full of just people who are good friends and who are pushing each other to be better. So, now that we know what community is, why do we do that? Well, we do community because it strengthens us for life. And we always want to make sure that we have good community because good people who are strengthening us for life is like nothing other. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes 4:12 and it says, 3 are even better for Sorry, let me start over for a second. 3 are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. So when we stand on our own, we can get knocked over when the storms of life come. But when we stand with a community with 3 or more people, then we're gonna have such better chances of standing up against all that life throws at us. So, now that we know what community is and why we do it, there's something called the body of Christ. And it talks about it in 1 Corinthians 12:12. It says, the human body has many parts, but the many parts make up one whole body. So it is with the body of Christ. So we know that all of our body parts make up one body, but then it said something at the end, the body of Christ. Now, what is the body of Christ? Well, the body of Christ is everyone who believes and has put their faith in Jesus. So you know how we do the whiteboard story? Well, at the end we give y'all an invitation to ask God into your heart to start a relationship with Him. So everyone who started a relationship with God is a part of the body of Christ. So that means you and me and all of your leaders are part of the body of Christ, which I don't know about you, but that's a pretty cool body to be a part of. So it talks about how there's many different parts, but it's all one body. So now's the time I'm going to introduce you to my special guest so we can talk about this a little bit more. Huckleberry, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. All right, so we have my sweet boy, my little dog, Huckleberry Finn. Can you say hi, Huckleberry? So he's gonna help me with this. So obviously, Huck has some arms and some legs and he's got a face and a bunch of body parts. But let's imagine that his foot right here was talking to his nose and he's like, hey, you know what, I'm not a nose, so I don't think I'm a part of the body. That wouldn't be true, would it? Now, let's say his ear was talking to his nose or his eyes, and it was like, since I'm not an eye, I'm not a part of the body. Well, that's not true either. Let's say that the ear was all by itself. Then the ear wouldn't be a whole body, it'd just be a part, and it wouldn't be able to function like a body should because it'd just be an ear. But when the body is all together, when it's all one, that's when it works best. God designed it to all be unified and work together, not having one be more important than the other. Because a lot of times, all the things that you don't see, like all the cool little organs inside of them, those are so important and the body couldn't function without them, but you don't see them. So it's the same way with the body of Christ. If we're all parts of the body of Christ and we all have different things that we do, each one of us is so important. We just are important in different ways, but none of us are more important than the other. So maybe you're part of the body of Christ, and you help with the greeting team. Or maybe you're up on a platform worshiping. Or maybe you're doing something completely different. Those are all parts of the body of Christ, and God made you just for that. But just because you're not up there on the platform does not mean that you're not a part of the body of Christ, because God uses so many people in such huge ways who you don't even see. Because I promise, the whole church wouldn't run without all those cool people who go and pick up trash, or they set up before people get here, or they tear down after people leave, and nobody really sees them, but they still have such an important role. And so I know that God has huge plans for you guys, and each of y'all has such an important part of the body of Christ. So I just wanted to encourage y'all today to take a step out into your community and play that part in the body of Christ with your friends and with everyone else. And remember that your part of the body of Christ isn't more important than the other part of the body of Christ, and they're all so valuable that the body of Christ wouldn't function near as well without them. Anyways, thanks for listening to me, guys. Me and Huck love being here with y'all. We love y'all so much. See you later.